Yo, what's up, everybody? We're going to get ready to play some Madden. Decided to start early. It's already dark outside. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of... Let's go ahead and get started.
It's almost like a different team. A squad that has converted on 4 of its last 5 field goals and has scored 21 points in the third quarter.
All right.
Bettering their first quarter total by 8 and second quarter total by 10. And we saw them get the half left to go. The Flyers surrendered back to the 32 goals of the season. They're on an 8-0 run now, and the Western Kingers are scores in the last 14. The plastic ends of this run, it'll teach you to see that. It's going to be a difference when you're right here. You're really slow up to go. He's going to step up besides Noel for Xavier. No, it's going to be Noel. She's putting the team on her back. And
all right.
Has 14 total points. Gibbons has 7.
Let's get ready to play some Madden. Yay.
The ball is for Ryan Noel.
All right. Just waiting on this stuff. All right.
Shuffling around, trying to keep up on the strong drive by Stevens. Cole Stevens, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
It's in the game.
Stevens has played quite a bit of basketball throughout her entire career as a graduate student.
All right.
Played at Columbia. 38 seems to go for deep. Still really want to play. 6. Yeah. The Flyers and Gibbons. Solid. It's a good for the rest of the season. Incredibly efficient on her night. Gibbons has taken just 5 shots. Already has 9 points and 6 rebounds. And certainly drawing the attention of coaches. Stevens, though, showing tremendous patience, crossing on the dribble. You look at it right there, the layup. That will end it with a 6-point lead.
Just a minute. Let me turn this up. So we are... All right. Here we go. All right. Let's do...
Here's the bill from the dealership where I got mine.
All right. Here we go.
It's not too big for all 3 of your teams here. T-Mobile bill for a better deal today. Once we leave on Jarbo could help. 3 or 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 13.
Tired of struggling with impossible messes of your tough child? Some folks raising infected. Which to miss it
and they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 13-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
That play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown. Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Chiefs 8, Lions nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back
A 3-yard loss to start
line.
the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Black 20.
Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
It's 4th down.
We're good.
On 4th down, Goff. Now that'll be caught by Sam Brown. And a big gain that that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We go tonight. 180. Turbo.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 49 yards. And the Lions are back within a couple of the lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense. There he goes, right side. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Lions 8. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I've always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And we're going to get another timeout called by the Lions. The That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this.
Nice.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw is gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
180. What's up?
Now it's gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Value 3.
Goff throwing again. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's
A gain of 5.
Brings up
And 3rd and 8 now.
We go tonight. Black 20. Black 20.
Goff now to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
I think a free play now for Goff. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
180.
To the air again. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Cut. White 20. Turbo.
Now gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And oh, it'll be intercepted. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
A loss of 6.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. And right with it here over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. Throw over the middle and finds Williams. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
2nd down, goal to go. Goff now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Goff rotates Williams along the sideline. Pass is complete. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
For the extra point.
Now the try here for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
What a call there on 3rd down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a 1st down, but it's a big play to boot.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Day.
Over just 9 seconds, converting each of its last 3 field goal attempts. That's what you have to do against a team that can forward on. Put foul seemingly, and then you'll take your chances against a team that is struggled. I think you're going to struggle.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Phillips Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go through the Rocky Mountain snow in Denver. The come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. To the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Broncos first down.
A run to Dobbins. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard.
Here's Nix to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. That was no small feat. They go for it on 4th and 9 and still get it by a yard. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Dobbins. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Dobbins. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Christian Barmore on the stop. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 27
A
yards.
gain there of 27 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So Continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They quickly out to Diggs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. It is 2nd and 9. Here's May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown New England. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up.
Throwing now is May. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. A throw behind him, they can't reel it back in. And that'll that'll go down as an incompletion.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
A loss of 8 yards. 3 and out.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. Now it's timeout Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half.
Wasn't ready.
Even as
Wasn't ready.
Quarter number 3. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
May to throw on 2nd down. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's caught outside. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. When he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, here's May. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Finding room across midfield. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
We're good.
Off the play fake, it's May. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. It's 2nd down. They'll go play. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down.
Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2-E. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That'll give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
He'll spot Henry, open downfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, The defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 22, Broncos 18.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Nix going to look to throw. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.
I will be right back, guys. All right. Let's play one more. I'm getting kind of sleepy. I say that all the time, but. Okay. Last game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
Gain on the play.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6.
Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt
The
formation
Giants
for the
sending out their
Giants.
punter. Get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 3. It's another run here for Williams. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke.
Throw on third down, Stafford. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Rams.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Ball on the
7.
36 now. Here's second and 7. They run over center with Williams. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. What a run by Williams. 33 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Makes the score
1 quarter in the books.
Giants nothing.
The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's done. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
1st down, Giants.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing again, Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
And their
10.
offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Giants.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Giants 1st down.
Dart. He finds Johnson across the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the give, it's Scatterbo. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Looking to set up the screen, but it's broken up. And it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw is Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Malik's neighbors. Touchdown, Giants.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Forced out wide. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Stafford now. That's down the field for Higbee. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And 3rd down coming up.
To go.
Stafford. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Sets up 4th down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going to go. It's Stafford. He's going to try it here again. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Corum. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here comes a reverse. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. Taken down at the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second
Again, and here comes Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Rams.
They'll go with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Cordale Flock on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Giants' 5-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in their team. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbush. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw. Well, that's certainly important.
Let's see what you can do.
To make the throws
Here
from
we go.
sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones. Drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close and hurt.
Yeah.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about
You've been doing pretty good. I can't lie. The defense is holding up.
I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won
all you
battle
say?
at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line.
I'm impressed.
And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dark. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top
All right. Let's see. See what one. All righty, guys. We are going to call it. Yeah, we're at the hour mark, and it is 8 o'clock, a little after. We're just going to go ahead and call it. Got the game done early. See who's on. Okay. Just want to say to all my brothers and everybody, too sweet. Good night. We will see you all later. Adios.